Good morning, everybody. This is your girl, Bella J. And, I woke up this morning thinking about metaphors and how they reflect our lives. And something just recently happened. So, as you all know, I'm on Instagram. The direct link will be listed below in the description of this video. And I was holding a conversation with the Daily Soul because she posted how she loves, she uses seam rippers to undo stuff. And I told her I love the seam ripper. For me is amazing. It takes out, you can undo your error in sewing, right? And I also love the seam ripper is because when I buy thrift store clothing, my blouses, my men's shirts, I use the seam ripper to undo the sides, to take off the pockets, to take off the collar, undo seams. It's an amazing tool. This is a seam ripper. And a seam ripper, I made these pants. So last night I was undoing the seams. Yes. Look at the threads. I was undoing this because I realized I sped through this. Look at this. Look at the error. It's all gathered. That's not the way it's supposed to be. It's not cut correctly. I raced through it. I rushed through it. And last night I decided to take a seam ripper to it after all of this time. I said, why not? They're a tad bigger also since I've been losing weight, so I want to take them down a little bit so it gives me room to figure it out. Like I realized the seams, you could see, you can't really see it, but you see the threads, right? So, seam ripper. When you're knitting, and you're crocheting, and you have that project, and you make an error, especially with crocheting, all you do is pull the threads. All you got to do is pull the string and undo it. Undo it. In life, you can't do that. In life, you can't do that. I wish that we can go back and change things like a seam ripper and undo it, unravel it like in knitting, just change things up. But you can't. Even with a pattern, the minute you make a cut in the wrong direction or you cut through it, there's no way to truly mend it. You're gonna have to alter it or change it up, right? Y'all have seen this hashtag Me Too. Y'all have seen this, right? It's about, especially with the Harvey Weinstein issue and all that. And I realized that, and I posted it on my wall, Me Too. I believe I put it on Twitter, the hashtag, and I did it on my wall, on my regular Facebook wall. And I realized I really can't talk about that because it's the people, and I say this literally, the people who had a hand at it are all dead. There's no need. I cannot dwell on it. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't go back with my seam ripper and undo this and throw away what's messed up. I can't do anything about that. I cannot change what happened in my past at all. And I say this with, why does the word reverence come in? And I'm smiling and everything because I'm thankful today. Despite Friday me having a bad day at work, because Friday I celebrated my 20th anniversary, 20-year anniversary working for the city of New York. I had a moment where an incident occurred at my job and I had to walk away. I didn't allow them to see me break down. But I told the person, I'm going to walk away because I don't know what the heck happened here. But the minute I got in the hallway, I yelled, now you can keep talking about me like dirt the way you always do. And I left it as that. I have no respect for this person. I really could care less about her. And at the end of the day, as long as I do my job and I respect my bosses where I'm at an HM burial grounds, it's a wrap. I don't want to be bothered with this. Someone even asked me, why don't I take it to HR? And I was like, I can't, I wish I could just go back and change things with a seam ripper. I can't. And it all started because I made one phone call and asked somebody else. And asked them a question, they answered it, and she took offense to it. At the end of the day, my thing is, especially at work, sharing is caring, each one teach one. And in life, I wish we can go back and undo things, and I couldn't undo that moment, nor can she. Because come to find out, she has something going on with, she got into an incident with somebody else, and she took it out on me. I got chewed out. And it made me feel horrible. Even to the point I went out back to the mothership to hang out, and I didn't feel like myself. I really felt different. I really felt like my whole day was done. I was so emotional, even at the end of the evening. But like a seam ripper, I would, as much as you could take this out, you can't undo life. You can't undo incidents that happen in your life, especially traumatic ones. Some incidents are so traumatic, some people don't come back from it. But if you do, and you get past it, and you realize that years have passed by, if you've made it this far, considering what happened, like I had traumatic incidents it started before 5 years old, and it ended when I was 18. And that's because I stopped it, right? I can't undo what happened. I can only look at it now and reflect, and I'm thankful because I'm not dead. I'm not a prostitute. I'm not a crackhead. I'm not in an insane asylum. I'm not in jail. I'm none of these things. I am a productive citizen, maintaining employment, raising a child who is now 24 years old, an adult. I am thankful. I can't undo what happened in the past. I can only move forward. You seek the help that you need to get past whatever it is blocking you. You have to you have to seek help if something is bothering you. And I'm telling you right now, there is no shame seeking professional help. There is no shame if they put you on medicine. I have a record already that I've been put on medicine. Do I take it? The answer is no. Because I learned how to control moments. Like Friday, I had a crying episode, like an anxiety attack, and I was so distraught that I called my coworker / friend at the job, and I told her to come up, and I was kind of hyperventilating because it was just too much. I'm over here not letting this person see me break down because they pissed me off, and I went back to my office and I had the moment, the breakdown. I didn't want no one to see me. Somebody did give me a hug because they didn't understand why I was crying, but the frustration, the aggravation to be respectful, not to be nasty, not to throw something at them. Yeah, it was one of those moments. And and it came to mind last night about the seam ripper. And how we can last night I was just sitting there undoing this, and I so wish I could turn back hands at times and undo things, but I can't. And I want y'all all to know something, considering all of this stuff. The reason why the people are coming forward now, the women, and coming forward, is because at the time, I'm 45, so back in the 70s, back at that time, before the 90s, 70s and 80s, a lot of stuff was happening, and there was a fear, and people wouldn't believe you. And think about, I forgot what the T.D. Jakes movie. Forgot what movie is that. But people didn't believe you when you stated somebody was doing something to you. So I need you to understand that some people put that much fear in somebody's in their heart, in their spirit, that they can't speak about it, so they bury it. And it's they bury it until later on, and something triggers it to resurface. And it's unfortunate that we can't go back and seam rip this situation out of our lives or undo it. But how do you get past it? And getting past it is the strength, is the perseverance, is the patience, is the knowledge that you're not alone, And please seek help, because I'm telling you is that I wish I can go back at times and undo a lot of things going way back, but I can't. The only thing I could do right now is be patient, love myself, be thankful, and move forward humbly, wholeheartedly, and trust in a higher power. And just be thankful of everything that I have, good, bad, or indifferent. And the people that are in my lives that are truly there to encourage me, truly there to support me morally, and who don't put me down. Because I have people that actually put me down or are negative factor. And no matter what, I try to remain positive, because no one grew up in my shoes. No one will ever understand my way of thinking. And to get inside my head and really understand and feel what I'm feeling is traumatic on its own. And if you've never lived that life or been around those people, you would be horrified to know what I've been through. But at the end of the day, I don't worry about that. I can't undo it with the seam ripper. The only thing I can do is move forward, be thankful, be grateful, and be a positive influence to somebody else. So I'm being my positive influence to you. I love you all, and please do not worry. Okay, there's nothing. If something happens so bad in your life that you can't talk about it now, I don't know what it is. I just need you to understand that if anything happens now, seek help. If you got to go to the police, go to the police. If you need to step away from the situation, do so. But you need to heal, and you need to gain strength, and you need to gain the willpower to do what you got to do, and the discipline to move forward past this. And I don't know at what point did I do this, but I just grew up and I got past it. I stopped crying about it. I stopped worrying about it, because the people who had a hand in messing up my life are all dead. They're gone. So what is it going to do now? What is it really going to do now? Nothing. The only thing I can do is step forward and be a better me and a better Bella, and offer an ear and a hug for those of you who are hurting and who are still traumatized. And if you are, I highly advise you get help. You can't self-medicate, but you need to seek professional help if it's hindering your daily routines, if it's hindering your relationship with your spouse, your family, and your children. Please seek help. That's the one piece of advice I can tell you. It is okay to seek help. It is okay to seek help. Please do so. I say this with much love. Please do what you got to do to get to where you need to be at in life, to be successful, to be a shining light, a beautiful, beautiful star in the sky. I thank you all so much for watching this Sunday morning chit chat. I don't know why it's coming out this way, and I hope that I can get this video out. I honestly don't know why I'm talking about this. Maybe it's because of everything that just went on Friday, everything that's happening in the media, and just to know that I am a survivor. I survived, even though I couldn't undo my past. I couldn't undo all the damage that was done. I couldn't seam rip it and re-sew it again and couldn't undo it and crochet it again or knit it again. Couldn't do it, but I'm here. It's still a scar there, but it's healed, and I'm okay. With that being said, many blessings to you. I send you a lot of love, a lot of hugs, and please don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and let me know what's good with you. Later.